today is 31st of January 2024. Okay, it is around 9:56 a.m. in the morning. All right, so okay, on the left screen, as you can see, it's recorded by the way. On the left screen, you can see tonight we'll be having this, especially tomorrow early morning. We have a federal fund rate where we are coming out tomorrow, right? So actually today is one of the major items for this week. Okay, the second major item is, I'm sure you know, which is the non-farm payroll. So this week going until Friday is gonna be the very heavy item will be coming up. Okay, please bear with me a little bit because I have a very bad sore throat. So I'm trying to speak as as little as possible. Okay, all right. So let's talk about the fan rate a little bit here. We have like people are thinking that they are not going to raise rate at all. All right, which is very logical in my opinion as well. I also agree with this. So I don't think they will raise rate tonight. Okay. So what we need to a little bit also need to careful is that not only the raising the rate or not, and another thing is a bit more of a press conference. Okay, people more or less know already that they are not going to raise the rate. They are going to hold the rate, but it's a little bit depend on what they have to talk about. They are going to say about what they're going to do next. I think this will be more important in my opinion. All right, so please be aware of that. So tonight, not only the rate decision, there will be a announcement as well. All right, so this on the news. All right, let's talk about the fund flow a little bit here. All right. Just hang on a minute. So the fund flow, all right, fund flow, what they have been doing is that the fund flow are sort of like pulling back down a little bit. So this is showing some sort of like weakness. Okay, they are not entirely so bearish, right? But they are not bullish either, right? So the fund flow telling us to be a bit careful on the market right now. All right, so careful on the market right now. So another parameter that we look at, we call this the red tide. Okay, the red tide, of course, the lower it go, the better it is. All right, so red tide in terms of red tide is doing quite okay. You can see this going lower, right? So so how can we conclude is that from here, this is not really bullish. This is like a more like a neutral. This is not really bullish, but this is a little bit bullish. All right, so they are kind of like not in the one direction. They are like in a little bit mixture. So maybe I will call it a neutral or slightly bullish tone at the moment. All right, so this is what we can conclude from our studying the flow. All right, this what's happening. Okay, let's take a look on the crypto. Okay, crypto one we will talk later when it's come to crypto. All right, so this on the news and the flow. The flow is telling us to be a little bit cautious. Okay, all right, let's take a look on the sector a little bit. All right, sector, you can see that almost all the sectors are doing quite okay. That means the market is pretty resilient and pretty strong. Of course, quite okay doesn't mean that it's going to be okay, right? Because we can see the future, but from the trend wise, right, the market is doing quite okay so far, right? Especially we have these two fella that really climbing up. All right, the gold one in the below is basically a Bitcoin, Bitcoin ETF. Then this one is hang on. This one is basically the energy sector. So what is happening right now is that energy sectors and Bitcoins are making a bit of a major sort of like a recovery right now. Okay, I will a bit more prefer. I mean, compared to the rest, I will a bit more prefer this. I would like to highlight these two. That doing quite okay. All right, so let's see. Yeah. So from the glance, you can see which industry are doing well and which industry is not. Okay, so obviously all of them are doing okay. All right, all of them are doing okay, but I mean these two are, I believe, it stand out here. All right, the one of them is the blue one is energy sector, such as mostly is the crude oil related. Then second one is of course Bitcoin is making a little bit of right comeback. Okay, so Bitcoin they just recently they just launched, right? The Bitcoin ETF they just launched. They okay to sell on the all the way, and they're now making a right back up. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, now let's talk about there's some interesting pattern that I am seeing right now. I will share with you more. Okay. Okay. Now let's talk about the individual forex pair. Okay. I have already read through and sort of like prepared through one by one already. So I'm not going to go through all the single detail because due to my throat condition. Okay. If on the normal time, I will be willing, I will more than happy to go through every single detail. Okay. So for today's sake, just allow me to, just go through summary. Okay. All right, British pound. All right, British pound. From what I can see, all right, from what I can see, I'm going to share with you the summary only for this. Yeah, from what I can see, we are stay pretty much on the very much on the neutral tone at the moment. All right, from our market composition, from our retail trader perspective point of view, they are just neutral. All right, you can see the market really could not break from this range zone, right? This very strong range zone. So I think we will just stand aside will be the better word here. All right. If you ask me which one more tendency, of course, might be some downward, but I will stay more on that. I will stay more on the neutral tone at the moment. All right. Another one is let's talk about Europe. Euro also very similar. Euro also very similar. Okay, the only thing about Euro is that they found some support in this candle, which is around 2 days ago, about 1.07 region, right? I think the market will still go back to retest this level, in my opinion. Okay, we have not seen any higher, like any at least even a lower high at all. So you see the so-called the high are getting low, right? So I think it's better to stay on the downside will be the better choice. So I'm neutral or slightly bearish. I'm not bullish at all. Okay. Okay. Aussie also roughly the same. All right. You can see for the past few days when the market was pretty quiet, they just do a lot of so-called testing. And now they are pulling right lower. So definitely this guy will retest this low level, right? So Aussie is also not bullish at all as well. All right. So stay more on the downside. Okay. Okay, so New Zealand. New Zealand also roughly the same. Let me see. New Zealand also roughly the same. All right, same thing. They managed to retest all this level, but they could not break out higher. So they are now just making a pullback. So tonight will be a very big move. But I think might be to the downside will be the better. Now, downside will be in my opinion. All right. So this what is gonna be happening. All right. Of course, anything can happen tonight, but likelihood is a bit on the downside. Okay. All right. Gold. Okay, gold. I was quite puzzled because I was expecting gold. Like okay, let the market stay on the downside for quite a few days. Then they will use the FOMC to swing back up higher. So now I'm watching it very closely. Look at the gold yesterday behavior. So what happened was that gold, right? The majors, I would say major resistance around 2050. All right. So gold yesterday they tried. All right. Of course, they didn't have enough strength to break it through. So we need to wait until another strong region to come back, or another strong, like a move to go and bang out this level. All right. So I'm watching this level very closely. As long as this 2050 level is not really broken up, yeah. We still need to careful a little bit. Okay. So just a minute, huh? So go, I'm neutral now. All right. I just want to see how things go on here. All right. All right. Silver. Silver, we have a very nice stop hunt, right? Recently, we have a very nice stop hunt. All right. Then they go and bang this level. All right. Now they have a bit of slowing down, just like what we have for a new Hong Kong index that we recently buy. What happened was that markets come to the resistance level, so we just take some profit, right? So we wait for another round. So how do we wait for another round? Wait for the price to go to support level, then wait for some price action to occur. So I think it was maybe potentially show here. So I don't think it's today is the right time for us to buy silver at all yet. Okay, so I think it's better to stay out for a while. Okay, market seems to be, like not able to break this level. All right, so let's see how it's go. Maybe, okay, maybe tonight, during the news, they may have enough strength to break out. Okay, but we have not yet to see it. All right, so now it's not really a good level for us to long at the moment. Okay, so I will just stand outside for a while. Okay, now let's take a look on the US dollar Canadian. US dollar Canadian, I'm expecting some bullish move to be coming up soon. Okay, what the market was doing was that you can see here, right? We have a very nice okay, let me show it one more time. Okay, we are in a very strong, we are in a very long range bound for quite a while already, more than I would say 5 months, right? You see what the market have been doing is that they have been using this level as a support, right? They have been using, they come here, they bounce, they come here, they bounce, they come here, they bounce, right? So by doing so, they effectively have made the what we call it the resistance level, right? So make people to become too uh, too familiar, then when the next time they can go down, they make people think the market is going to go down really, right? So a lot of people jump onto the short, right? A lot of people jump on the short, they pull back a little bit, they even pull back some more, they trap a lot of short, then now after that they just swimming right back up. You see, if you notice from here to here, all right, the whole move, it takes nearly, I would say, almost how many months? Like I think it's 9 to 10 months, right? From here to here, they only take around less than 5 months, right? So it's almost double the duration. So the point here is that they take a long time to swing back down, and they take a very short time to bring it right back up. So I think what is happening right now is we are in the very impulsive mode right now. So what's gonna happen in the near future is I think market is going to go up higher, in my opinion. This is something that we need to take a look careful on. May not be due to because of any other pairs, maybe because of the US dollar in the front. So we still have some sort of like long-term view that US dollar may coming back higher. All right. So this is something that we need to careful on. So this is something that we need to careful on here. All right. So coming here, market is coming back to this congested zone, right? So the market is pulled back and kind of stopped already. I think they're going to go up higher to the upside, in my opinion. Okay, will it go all the way up higher or not? We don't really talk about it yet, but go back to retest is highly possible. All right. So I will be watching this US dollars Canadian very closely. All right, let's see how it's go. All right. Okay. Let me US dollar Swiss franc. Okay, we have a long position on that. All right. So apparently doing like just in a bit of drawdown. I'm not going to close it. Right. I think market might make a comeback soon, in my opinion. All right. So let's see how it go. Because market was a little bit too extreme. All right. It was too extreme. That's why they are making a pullback, which is I think we should have seen it coming, right? Then where is the support? Support is definitely here. So we haven't even reached to that level yet. So if they have strong under to really push up, that means a very good momentum at the moment. So currently I'm neutral or slightly bullish at the moment. Okay. Just a minute now, guys. Okay, so this is the okay, my manager call anyway. So I think the market will likely to go back up higher. All right, so let's see how it go. Okay, then last but not least, when it's come to US market, Japanese yen also we are in a very impulsive bullish trend. You can see the market have been really bullish for the rest of the 2023. Okay, they're making a very strong pullback down, but I think the market will likely to go back higher and higher. All right, so the trend is pretty strong on the upside, in my opinion. So I think in the longer run or in the near horizon, I think go for a buy will be the better choice, in my opinion. All right, so it's overall stays slightly bullish. Okay, just let's have a quick recap on all the forex item. All right. Okay, apparently, especially on all the major other currency, I think US dollar is stay I think will come out higher. Right. So this is something that I am seeing right now. Of course, I try my best to, I try my best to like see whether my idea is valid along the line or not. But this is what I'm seeing right now. All right. US dollar JPY stay quite bullish. US dollar CHF also, I think will come back up higher. So this one just keep in mind. US dollar is actually stay quite solid in my opinion. All right. So this is what I'm seeing. Okay. Now let's talk about the US market. All right. Okay, US market, like just now as I explained to you already, right? US market, what is happening right now is that the red tide is going up. Red tide is showing sign of bullish, but we need to be careful on the flow itself. The flows are not following since 17th of January, basically almost 1 week plus already. So this is something that we need to be very careful. If the flows are not really following, let me show you an example. This is a very fine example, right? The flow were not following. You see the market go up for a while, but eventually they do the catch up, right? So I think they might do the catch up here as well. So just be a little bit careful. I think the stock market might surprise and they may go back down and go back to this rangy zone in my opinion. So Dow Jones, I'm no longer that bullish anymore. I will be cautious at the moment because we have other parameters showing some potential. At least they are not bullish lah, put it this way. Okay, this is our recent home run. All right, we make a very nice buy and we close it at a very very high level, which is on here, right? So what I think will happen is that market is obviously in a pullback mode. I think they were likely to pull back lower here. All right, so we are stay at least 2 days from going long. So I will just KIV, we'll come back tomorrow, see how the price action behave. Okay. As of right now, I will just leave it as it is. Okay. Okay. Another one is the JAMA index. Okay. JAMA index is very similar to Dow Jones, right? They are meeting some resistance already. You see, the market could not really break this level higher. So I think eventually market will likely to make a pullback in my opinion. To me, this pull up is very impulsive, which might be not sustainable in my opinion. They are just going to this level just for a retest. So I think in a few days or a week time, I think market will likely to go back down. Okay, so I have my a bit of doubt and warning on the stock market already. All right. If let's say there's any changes on the flow, of course I would say differently lah, right? But as of right now, stock market, please be very careful. Okay, so not everything is bearish against US dollars. Okay, there are few that a bit not so bad actually. All right, so this will be the one of them. All right. I think due to the geopolitical tension that happening right now, I think this guy can do better in my opinion. Okay, so this already play already. Yeah, so I'm going to take it away. All right, play already. So I'm going to take it away. So what is happening right now is that they are just met some resistance. So they kind of like make a bit of, just like the force try to break the ceiling, cannot break immediately. So they make a bounce back down a little bit. If you notice, yesterday candle was go and retest this swing level, then they go back and test up again. So I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna go back up again, go back up higher in my opinion. So I think this is gonna be the something similar trend here. Yeah. Okay, so this is something that I'm expecting to happen. Okay, so this is on the crude oil. All right, so and another one that I like to share with you to bring your attention is that you take a look at all these guys also. Okay, we are seeing some strong bullishness showing on them. Okay, I especially I like these guys a little bit because you can see the market having really nicely down, right? Then yesterday was a very nice stop hunt, right? Then they are now going back here. So I think we are in the very impulsive potential to the upside. So I think this guy is going to go up pretty fast soon, in my opinion. All right. Actually, all the grains are showing the same pattern, all of them. All right. So if you don't have anything in your mind, I will suggest take a look at all these three of them. All right. So soybean lah, corn lah, okay, wheat also same thing. All right. Okay, you look at wheat also, look at the yesterday candle. Actually, they go really all the way down, right? Then, they have been really close and close even at the near on the high of the day. So to me, that this is a very bullish candle, something like here, something like here, right? Something like here, right? So the chance of follow-up candle is bullishness is very high. All right. So I think market will likely to go up higher in my opinion. All right. So I have three recommendations. You choose one. Of course, wheat la, corn la, soybean la, choose one. All right. I think we have a very nice tendency of market going up higher. All right. So these are the three that I would like to so-called recommend today. You don't have to trade all of them at once. I mean, you choose one now, right? Because, yeah, if you take three position, if one go well, all three will go well, right? If one doesn't go well, and all three will not go well. Okay, so please be aware of that because they are on the same direction. All right. So another one is BTC. Okay, BTC, what is happening to BTC right now is that I am a little bit skeptical on BTC right now, per se. You can see the market, right? What is that they just they do this, and they use this to really to shake everybody out, and they come down with a very strong sort of like a volume. So this is a very selling candle. So after the market was a little bit oversold, then they were coming right back up to this congested zone. So market met with the congested zone already. So that's why they are making a bit of pullback already. So I think going forward, BTC might not be able to go up a lot higher in my opinion. So we need to watch this level closely. I say these level are pretty, resisting. So they may have go up a little bit only, but I think they will go back down higher in my opinion. I'm not strongly bullish on BTC at the moment. Okay, I will wait for a few more clue. And even if you are bullish, right, my suggestion for you is that wait for some price action to agree with you first. Look at the yesterday candle. Market is not really bullish, right? So what for we force, right? So even if they were to go up to flush the market, let them go back down a little bit and flush the market with the bullish candle. So point here is that seller may take a chance. Buyer, you must wait. Okay. All right. And last but not least, natural gas. Natural gas, they are not strongly bullish for sure, but at those conditions, it seems to be at a very good support level. That's why we have a small long position, but we are not adding because the follow-up is failed so far. So we have to wait for the follow-up to confirm first. So currently I'm neutral. Let's see how it's go. Okay. Please do not add your position. Okay. We need more clue on the upside if you want to buy on that position. All right, guys. Okay, so let me quickly recap. All right, so today we have a FOMC tonight. Of course, anything can happen. All right, of course, anything can happen. And most likely my take is that they will not raise rate. Okay, they will not raise rate. Definitely they will not cut rate either. All right, so I think likely where they will be hold the rate. All right, because one of the reason they will not cut the rate is that I think it's a little bit too early for them to cut actually, right? The economy in general is so far actually is quite okay. All right. I mean, look at looking at the parameters. All right, looking at the parameter, looking at the data, economy is just so far overall it's not so bad. So I don't think they would like to cut the rate, because if they cut the rate, what will happen is that the inflation will come back in. All right, inflation will come back in. So this is something that they don't want. They don't want it to happen. And this year the Biden administration, they want to win the election again. So they will try their best to to control the inflation. All right, of course, by controlling inflation, they also risk the stock market crashing as well. So they have to be very, try to deal with a very delicate manners. All right. So finally, I have three recommendation. Okay, it's three recommendation. I think all the soft commodity, all right, all the soft commodity, we have some bullish case scenario going right now. So I will be recommending these three of them. All right, so let's see how it's go. All right, so I pretty much like the price action of them. Fundamental wise, they are not really so bullish yet, but I mean, we have a bullish candle, and maybe by end of this week, we see some fundamental bullishness, then we have more reason to be bullish about. Okay. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. I will upload it in our inner circle group. I will upload in, all the YouTube or everything as well. So have a great day, guys. Yeah, bye for now. I see you guys tomorrow for the inner circle. And Friday, we will be having a live trade as usual, NFP trade. Okay. So see you and have a great day. Bye for now, guys. Thank you.